What's up, brothers? Hope everybody's doing well out there. The weather's finally nice again, so I figured I'll come out here and shoot the shit with you guys since it's been a couple of weeks. And in tonight's video, I want to talk about this friend zone shit. So if you're a guy out there that is chasing a girl that doesn't seem to like you too much, if you're a grown man chasing a woman that doesn't seem to be expressing the same interest in you that you're expressing in her, and you're caught in this loop, well, then maybe this video will set you straight, and that's the goal. So anyways, what is this friend zone shit? What is this? Let me start by saying the friend zone is not a place. It's not a place where women put you. The friend zone is a position that you establish. It's a position that you put yourself in. And since it's a position, you can reposition yourself to get a different outcome. Now, how do you put yourself in this position? To be in this friend zone, to be chasing a woman that is not interested in you, that's not considering you for sex, that's not considering you for a relationship. It's just you chasing her. How do you put yourself in this position? Well, two behaviors need to occur. You need to express yourself in two different ways. I should just say two different things need to occur. We'll keep it simple. Number one, you have to be validation seeking or looking for love. But I just want to call it validation seeking. Same difference though. The only reason why you would be sticking around and pursuing a woman that's not expressing equal amounts of interest is because you're seeking her validation. You're looking for love. You want her to feel the same way about you that you feel about her. And, maybe it's a shot to your ego. Maybe you're just being sensitive. I don't know. But you have to be seeking validation. That has to occur in order for you to be there. Now, number two, you have to be following a woman's lead. Because any man that's in the lead of a situation, that's in control of his own life, would never position himself to be in the friend zone. It wouldn't happen. This can only happen when a woman takes the lead. Now, obviously, if that's what it takes to get friend zoned, then the opposite of that will have to occur if you want to be a man that women are unable to friend zone. So how do we establish that? How do we simplify this? How do we get women to chase you instead of you chasing them? Right? The opposite would be women seeking your validation, women following your lead. And both of those are synonymous with women chasing you. And I know what a lot of you black pillars are going to say. A lot of you inkwells out there, you're going to say, well, you just have to be physically attractive. And we appreciate the comment, Captain Obvious. We salute you. And I apologize, but if you look like a plumber that shaved his ass and walked backwards, this video is not for you. We're all aware that looks matter. We don't need to stay on that topic forever. So, how do you get women to start chasing you? How do you position yourself to be a guy that women are chasing, that women are pursuing? Well, let me put it like this. What do you do in your days? Like on a normal weekday, on a normal weekend, a Friday, a Saturday, any day of the week, any time of the day. What do you do? For me, today was a Thursday. You know what I did on Thursday? Pretty boring weekday. I'm a dude that's 38 years old. I woke up, I went to the gym, I worked, got off work, I went to Lowe's, I went to the grocery store, I came home, did a little bit of yard work, now I'm making a YouTube video, then I'll go inside, wind down, get ready for bed, and wake up tomorrow and do most of that same shit over again. So, in order to get a woman to follow my lead, what do I have to do? Well, I'm already going to the gym. She can't come with me to work. I'm going to the store. I don't really want to invite her to do that. That'd be kind of weird. But she could come over later on tonight when I'm done with everything, right? So really my options today would be she can come to the gym with me, or she can come over around 8 or 9 o'clock, and we could chill for a little while. Now, here's the thing about this. It's all about positioning yourself, right? So what do I mean? Like, I want you guys to understand this. So if I invite her to come to the gym with me, then she's cooperating with me. You know, it's like what do the PUAs say? Like compliance tests. It's just like one of those, right? I'm inviting her to the gym, so if she comes with me, she's cooperating with me. She's, in a way, chasing me, right? We're building a habit of her chasing me. If I tell her I'm busy, I can't go out tonight, but she can come over if she wants to, and she comes over, well, she's coming to see me, right? So if you do the math, she's chasing me. And that's the sort of dynamic that we're building. And then on the weekend, maybe Saturday night, maybe there's an event going on I want to go to, maybe there's a bar I want to go to, maybe I want to go bowling, who knows, whatever. The options are endless. But I can decide what I want to do, and then I can make plans, and I can invite her to come with me. Right? So she's following my lead, and I know maybe she's not chasing me, but she's following my lead, and it's synonymous with chasing. It's not that complicated. But here's where it becomes tricky. So, as long as I do that, I'm bulletproofing myself from being friend-zoned, right? But if there comes a time when, let's say I were seeing somebody new, and I was like, hey, you want to come to the gym with me? And she says, no, I can't. So, well, you want to come over tonight? She says, no, I can't. And then she says, well, me and my girlfriends are going out to get drinks. Do you want to come along? If I come along, then I'm opening up the door for the friend zone, right? Because she said no to me. She said no to chasing me or following my lead. And I am agreeing to follow her lead. And that opens up the door. Maybe I go, we have a few drinks. Maybe they ask me to pay for it. I end up paying the bill, and then all of a sudden I'm this freaking dork that's getting used, just buying girls drinks for them and shit. It opens up the door for shit like that, right? If you don't open up the door for that shit, it's never going to happen. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, isn't that selfish? Doesn't that make you some type of an asshole? If, you're always doing what you want to do, and you're never really doing what women want you to do. Here's the thing. There's a fine line between an asshole and a gentleman. And about 99% of the time, it's the same exact thing. What do I mean by this? You guys got to understand this. Well, if I invite a girl to come to the gym with me, in what world is that selfish? If I invite her over to my place tonight and she comes over, in what world does that make me selfish? If I invite her to go out for a drink on Saturday or to go bowling on Saturday, in what world is that selfish? I'm literally inviting her to come with me. I'm giving her something to do. Maybe she doesn't have anything going on. I'm taking the lead. I'm setting up the dates. And I'm doing it like a man's supposed to. Right? And that's sort of how it works. But the second the man starts following a woman's lead, that's when he opens up the door for all that bullshit. And men and women, dynamics are not the same. When a woman's following your lead, both of you are probably going to be happy. Keep in mind, Women fall in love with you by pursuing you, by chasing you, by cooperating with you. And when she's feeling like she's in love, you're making her happy. And you can't make her happy by being in the friend zone, by following her lead. It just doesn't work that way. When I was 18 years old, me and a buddy of mine, one of my buddies that passed away in 2017, 2018, something like that. One of my buddies that passed away, he and I rented out a house. Nice big size house, right in the middle of the city. And every Friday night we would throw parties. And we would invite a bunch of girls. We would invite a bunch of, all of our bros, all of our friends from high school and whatnot. We'd have a good time every Friday night. Now, because my social life revolved around my house, because I positioned myself for people to come to me, for people to need me, for women to need me. Women are looking for a party, I'm throwing the party, right? So they need me. I'm needed, not needy. So in a situation like that, I would have girls coming over to my house all the time. And because they're coming to see me, they can't friend zone me, right? And because I'm not seeking validation, I'm seeking a good time, I'm trying to have fun, I'm not going to get caught up in the mix and be all attached to some chick that doesn't like me, right? I just, have a frequent rotation of women stopping by and hanging out with me. And, it's as simple as that. And again, it doesn't make me an asshole. It doesn't make me selfish. I'm throwing a party. I'm inviting them. I'm hosting. They love that shit. But that's at 18 years old. As an adult, I'm not really throwing parties like that anymore. I've cooled down a lot. So it's more of a slow pace. But that's essentially how it's done. I guess I should say, though, what if you're in the friend zone? Or what if you've positioned yourself to be in the friend zone and you're unable to just flip the switch and make this happen? Here's the thing. Anytime you're having issues with a lady, and this lady is not your wife, it's not your baby's mother, it's just some chick, it's always a good move. If something feels off, something don't seem right, it's always a good move to just leave the situation. Just walk away from it. Stop questioning yourself, wondering what you're doing wrong, what you could do to fix this. Just walk away from the situation. Because if you're chasing somebody and you're following her lead and you just want to reverse this, the first step that you have to take to reverse it is to walk away. Now you're no longer chasing. You get what I'm saying? And then after you walk away, no contact, cut her off, do what you got to do, and position yourself to get women chasing you. The number one rule to women in life, they always come back. If she thought she had you, you're one of her simp beta orbiters. I like the term beta orbiter. I think that's a funny sounding term. But if you're one of those simp beta orbiters and you're validation seeking and she gets validated by your validation seeking behaviors, then as soon as you remove those, as soon as you walk away, she's going to miss those a little bit. Not every time, but most of the time, she's going to come back wondering what's going on. And when she comes back, you need to be in a different position. And remember, you can call her and say, hey, you want to come over tonight? Hey, do you want to come with me to the gym? These are just what I do on a freaking Thursday. But I'm saying whatever you have going on in your life. You'll be out frisbee golfing. You'll be out hiking the mountains, riding bikes, horseback riding. Going to sporting events, going to nightclubs, going to the beach, going to the movie, whatever it is you want to do. Right? But you invite her to come with you. And if she says no, no harm, no foul. You know, you still have the plan to do whatever it was you were going to do, and you're just going to do it without her. You can call another girl, call one of your friends, whatever it may be. But you got to be on your own schedule. And I use the term schedule because that's what it is. Like I said, my schedule: gym, work, store, lawn work, YouTube video, and get ready for bed. Very, very boring day, right? But from sun up to sundown, I'm busy. But that's my schedule. So we can hang out, but I can't change my schedule. So you got to think of it like that. Create a schedule for yourself and invite women to come take part in your schedule. That's how you take the lead. That's how simple it is. Now, with that being said, I suppose we'll close that subject for now. But, you know, if you're wondering why I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks, my neighbor is a really hard-working dude. Solid dude. You know, a hell of a guy. You know, he takes care of things. He'll lend a helping hand. He's not a bother. He's quiet. You know, solid dude, right? He had a knee replacement. He's like about probably 45 years old, but he got a knee replacement. I don't know how long ago, maybe like a year and a half ago or something. And he was doing fine. He was back at it. He was working hard again. But something happened and he got an infection in it. And he's been in the hospital for 2 weeks. We had to call an ambulance one night and he was all fucked up. He's been in there ever since. They're talking about possibly having to amputate, but, you know, we're hoping that doesn't happen. You know, he's my bro. He's my neighbor. We're hoping that he does okay. He's also the dude that mows the lawn and interrupts my videos all the time. But, you know, we can deal with that. We want him to be okay. So that's where I've been, and that's why I've been gone. And if you're somebody that watches the videos this far in, then there's your answer. And you found out a personal detail of my neighborhood. Alright guys, guess I'll go ahead and shut this one off. But I hope this video was somewhat informative. And that's about it for tonight, guys. Until next time, see ya.